Hello everyone, welcome back to EduMoon tutorials. My name is Srinitya and I'm going to be teaching engineering drawing. So this is the last chapter, that is the last unit in our syllabus. So unit 9, that is isometric views, isometric projection. So far we have covered 8 units and now we are in the 9th unit. So in this unit the subtopics are introduction, theory, terminology, standards, and isometric views of planes and solids. So let us take a look at some introductory topics and just let us take a look at what is isometric view, what is isometric projection, what does the term isometric mean, and in the next videos we'll take a look at so we'll be drawing isometric projection of planes and solids. So the questions are going to be on planes and solids. So, and in the later videos we'll discuss how to solve some questions on them. Alright, so we have taken a look at this diagram before. So as I said, projection is divided into perspective projection, parallel projection. In parallel projection we have oblique, axonometric and orthographic, and we have studied orthographic projections in these 8 units. So we took a look at what is orthographic projection of points, lines, planes, solids, sectioning of solids and development of solids. So now we're going to take a look at axonometric projections. That means here the projectors will be parallel, but they won't be, that is the planes are not inclined at 90 degrees. So in orthographic, HP and VP are at 90 degrees to each other. So here we will see what it is. So isometric, diametric and trimetric. We are going to study isometric projection. So as we studied in orthographic, the different views are obtained of an object. So we first place an object and we study the object by looking at the object in different views. So as we all know, HP and VP are perpendicular to each other. Okay, let us take a look at the introduction for this topic. So have you ever noticed the corner of a room or the top corner of your room basically? So it's going to look something like this. So basically the 3 lines are inclined at 120 degrees to each other. So isometric projection is similar to that. So basically if a solid is placed in such a position, if its 3 edges are equally inclined at an angle of 120 degrees, then the solid is said to be placed in an isometric position and its projection is called the isometric projection. So basically in orthographic we just were studying the object by taking a look at its different views. So here we'll be studying so when we place the object in such a way that its 3 edges are equally inclined at 120 degrees, most of the solid will be visible to the observer. So this is done so that in the isometric projection most of the details, or at least 70 to 80% of the solid, is going to be visible to the observer. So let us take a look at an example. Alright, so let us take a look at this example. So here I have the orthographic views and this is the isometric view. So as you can see, this is the orthographic projections that we have drawn all this while. I think one side view is added, but yeah, I think you know how to draw the orthographic projections by now. So this is just the orthographic projection of solids. So in the front view, that is when the observer is placed here, we can only see this and this again. So this is hidden. In the top view, we can see this and this. So this and all these other things are hidden. But as you can see in the isometric view, where the 3 edges of the solid are inclined equally at an angle of 120 degrees, most of the solid is visible to us and most of the details are visible to us. That is why we use isometric views. So let me show you some more examples. Okay, let us take a look at this example. So this is the solid and this is where the observer is placed, the arrow, and these are the orthographic projections for this solid. So as you can see in the front view, we'll be able to see this, and this. That's what I have drawn here. Similarly, in the top view, we'll be able to see these lines and this is going to be a shortened length. So that is what is represented here. And in the side view, we'll be able to see everything, and some these things are hidden, some lines. But as you can see in the isometric view, you're able to see almost the entire solid. This is another example. So again, these are the orthographic projections, and this is the isometric view. So this was just an introductory video where I just showed you some examples of orthographic projections. We are not going to be drawing those complicated figures. We're just going to be drawing solids and planes. So that was just for explaining. So hope you understood the basic concept of isometric projection, and in the next videos we'll take a look at the various standards, terminologies, and also how to draw the isometric views, the planes and solids. The questions also will be solved in the later videos, and I'll show examples also in the later videos. So thank you so much for watching. That is the end of the introduction for this chapter.